No, these gadgets will make your life pretty much easier, and don't worry, you're welcome. So, you ready? Hi guys, thank you for tuning into my channel. This is your girl Tiffany. Now, today we're just going to be talking about, you know, what's word in the block, word in the street. I'm just here to help you to find the gadgets that you can probably, let's just say you buy it from Amazon, that would help you with your business if you're a blogger like me. And I know there's a lot of people who are turning to online opportunities to grow and to try things new, and they're like probably trying to figure out, what do I possibly have, or what do I need to just jumpstart a nice YouTube business. What can I do? What gadgets do I need to make my life easier as a blogger? Because especially if you're by yourself, because nobody's going to be there holding the cameras for you all the time, this and that. So these are gadgets that I personally have accumulated for myself, probably like 85% of what I'm about to show you. And these tips work, and it actually helped me a lot, and just learning how to like do this blogging game. Here is my list. With 1080p, anything with 1080p up, because I know we have 4K, and I mean, with the generation that we have, it just keeps getting better and better with the resolutions with the camera. So just get something like the camera I'm using right now is a Canon. It's a Canon G7X. I will leave in the link below where you can get it. I got mine at Best Buy. You can get it at Amazon as well. Especially since we're quarantining. I mean, there's no store that's open, first of all, and you just have to rely on Amazon to ship your products. So why not? So this camera I'm using is super cool. Like, I have like Nikon and other Canon, but the one that I'm shooting right now, this exact camera, I'm gonna leave in the link below so you can see it. So obviously you need a camera if you're gonna start blogging, or if you're gonna start talking about your business online and so forth. I mean, you don't necessarily have to use or expense yourself at a camera. You can actually use your cell phone. Just make sure you have bum ass lighting, which we'll go into that in a second. Just like look at your iPhone and go in your settings and make sure your resolution or whatever is to its fullest, cause the more like people are attracted to like good quality and like great visual, and you want to have the like, you don't want to start, I mean, if you're starting off, like, it's okay, but people are really honestly attracted to good quality videos. So just if you have the coins and so forth, invest in a great camera. Okay, so go in the click below, and I'm just going to share with you what I have. So get a good camera. Make sure they have zoom. Make sure, do you know the cameras that are good too? Not any type of cameras. Get the ones that you can actually see yourself actually recording. That's a huge tip. Like, that's a great recommendation I can tell you. Like, if I had to, cause my first camera that I use, sometimes I couldn't even see that I was recording, and it was many times that I found myself like doing videos and I wasn't even recording. So by actually having this screen face to you, you can actually check yourself out, make sure things are right and so forth, and you don't gotta worry about it, because at least you can see yourself if you're kind of conceited like me. Alright, so yes, definitely invest, get a camera. If not, use your iPhone or borrow, whoever in your household got the dopest camera, use that camera. How many times, guys, you need to invest in a good memory card. Having memory is essential for a blogger's life, because when you die, when you don't have no space, when you can't put things in your camera, you just want to like scream. Have a proper memory card, because if your space run out, you want to make sure you have backup for something else and you're not stuck. Alright, So always have an extra memory card. I'm gonna leave the link below. Some SanDisk. I don't know if you have like a Canon, if you're Nikon for cameras or whatever, or you probably would need to order more space from Apple to get more storage. I don't know what your provider is, but just get more storage on your device, whether it's like from your phone or get more storage on your camera. Even there's like cool softwares like Dropbox or Google Drive. The memory card, what I would suggest in terms of like blogging, I would get one with like a memory card that like has like a large memory. Go as high as you want. Have one of that, and then have like small memory cards, like 16 gigabytes, 32 gigabytes, like really small ones, because like sometimes accidents do occur and then things happen to the memory cards and you end up losing everything. Now if you have more, if you have like a couple or like 4 or 5 like 16 gigs, at least if one goes bad, at least you have like a backup that you can use like another 16 gigs to like shoot whatever you have left if one goes bad. For memory and for storage, you probably want to invest in something more, put things in the cloud, yada yada. Alright, so just get memory, because trust me, when you run out, and you know what I hate? I've been running out of, sometimes my camera die, and what I hate, what I so hate, is when I don't have my next battery for my camera and next battery charge. So make sure you have an extra battery pack. Charging while you're blogging this right now, because if this die, at least that's charging and you can go run and get it. Because there's many times, like I'm guilty for this myself, that I would start recording and it pisses me off so much, because like sometimes you know you get in the groove and so forth doing your stuff, and then like boom, your stuff is dead, and then it just like throws you off, and then like it throws off my momentum, and it's just like a whole thing. I'm a Leo, so you know Leo's how it goes sometimes. So always have an extra battery charging, and just make sure you have your gadgets. If I were you, I would charge it from the night before, just in case. But I know sometimes people can be forgetful. While you're doing this right now, or while you're blogging, just make sure you have it charged. Okay, so another one is, so when you guys get in a printer, some sort, even a printer would come in handy, just in case. Because like if you're going to be blogging and doing this every day, and if it's going to be a type of business, especially if you're doing a stay-at-home business and you're an entrepreneur and you're a boss and you're about your business, you want to have these tools and these things to help you, whether to grow and to stay organized as well. I mean, you can use your phone to organize your life, to use your planner, but sometimes it's actually good to like write things out. You feel better, you're more accountable for certain type of things, if you know what I mean, according to studies. Get organized, get your planner. I'll leave in the link below. Get the stuff on Amazon, as I'm going to be saying over and over. I know we got to stay inside and we got to be safe, so gotta do what you gotta do to not just lock down in the system, but just prevail, if you know, make lemons with lemonade, you know. Right. You guys should have, or try to get a cell phone stand, because if you're streaming, if you're doing things live, anything from your cell phone, your iPads, you know, those devices that you may have, this would come in very handy for when you're doing your stuff, or when you're recording or what's not, or taking your pictures and you want to like run and pose, you know. Get a stand, it's helpful, trust me, it will come in handy. I wish I knew, you know how many things, or my cell phone actually fell and so forth, trying to lean it against certain things or wall or books, just because I didn't have a stand and I didn't have Apple insurance. So this, that cost me whatever, I'm going to leave in the link below. I prefer to get that than me having to have a whole applique, which is like $200 and something dollars. You got to replace the phone, which is like $30 something if you have Apple Care. You see, I'm dropping things already. You see how clumsy I am? Lord, give me strength. Anyway, so get a stand, go online, go on Amazon, get yours now. It's bendable. You can actually press your phone on here, or you can actually, when you bend it over, so you can actually put your phone or your device on here. So it depends if you have your phone or if you have your iPad, however wide you want the base is to protect your phone, or it's pretty cool. It's not bad at all. I'm going to show you a nice little demonstration. So you can put it here. I mean, you can have your iPad, what's not, or you can bring it over here and you can put your phone right there, or you can put it this way. See? Oh, the gist of it. Right? Alright. Okay. I would totally try to like invest in a divider. A divider is pretty good because like when you're trying to change around your backgrounds and so forth, like this is just like a plain old wall. Get a divider. And sometimes if you have like sheets, or get like a green, like if you into like the green effects to change your background, by having a divider you can actually change up the graphics of like what you want. At least it's something good for you to hang up and have to stand behind. You don't want it to be too expensive, but if you get the coins and stuff, like invest and get one. It will change your life. It'll make your videos less boring because you want to change it up and not have the same thing over and over, if you know what I mean. So yeah, invest in a divider. I'll leave in the link below. There's like some cool ones online, like there's really cool ones, especially if you have something that you want to like not showcase a certain type of background. A divider is great to use like if you want to cancel out a certain space, or just like a background to give like your video or your pictures life. And one is as tall as you. Get a tall one, because if you get a short one, like I learned the hard way, like I got like a one that wasn't as tall enough as me, and sometimes I find myself squatting or it looks weird. So get one that is actually taller than you. That's all I'm saying, because sometimes you're going to be standing, sometimes you're going to be sitting, and you want to have options. So like for the tripods, like get different type of tripods, because it depends on like what you have and what source you really want to use for your recording device, because there's different type of tripods. There's tripods for iPods, there's tripods for your phones, and of course for your camera, whether if you have a Nikon, a Canon, you know, whatever camera you have. So, especially if you're by yourself and you're trying to invest in yourself and you don't have nobody else, like the angles and so forth you can get from just putting it on your shelf, putting it on like any type of books or whatever, is amazing if you just invest in a tripod, because you can do different angles, like work with it, how high, how tall you want it to go. Get a tripod. It's good for you, good for your back, especially because you don't want to be like standing like this all the time just like recording. You can maneuver your videos of like how high, how low, and you don't have to hold it. It's like your personal assistant without even like paying anybody, because it's for free. It's like your personal assistant to like hold something for you. I got you. You're welcome. This way, it's going to be easier for you, and you know, I got your back. So anyway, so another one I would love to share with you is, alright, are you ready? We need to bring out our selfie sticks back. Because for bloggers, if you're streaming, if you're doing things live, especially for fitness, if you're doing recipes, if you're doing the news, whatever niche you're into, maybe you would want a selfie stick just to like hold it and just talk, because nobody got time for that, especially if you're staying at home and you're doing your own thing yourself and you don't have other people to like hold a camera for you, and you just don't want the camera to be all up in your face all the time. Sometimes you want that distance. A selfie stick is good. It will come in handy, trust me, for when you're blogging, when you're streaming, and it will help your business. You want these tools to help you to set up your life, make your transition easy, so when you're doing your things, it looks professional, you know what I mean? And it's not just like one plain standpoint all the time. So yeah, selfie stick, it's like in my bedroom, or I don't feel like getting up right now, but I'll leave a picture so you can see what a selfie stick looks like. So another thing I gotta tell you guys need a ring light, okay? It would change your life. This one, it actually is attached onto my computer, or if I just have like the cube, I can have this as a stand, put my phone right here. It disconnects to my phone, so, and I just have the light that comes on. Well, it's not plugged in right now, but you get the gist of it. And this usually clip onto my computer desk or wherever I want to clip it onto. If not, get the single one like this and just clip it onto your phone. Clip it on your phone like so. This one doesn't have a battery right now, but it's easy and it has like different settings. Get the ones with actually like 3 settings, because like all the lights are not created equal. So just make sure you get the one with like cool, warm lights and so forth. This way you can play around with it and you're not limited to certain type of settings, because everybody's color is different, and I don't think like the lighting is created equal. I don't think you should have like one setting for a light. So get the one with like 3 settings or more. Okay, so I'm gonna leave the link below where you can get these from these gadgets. And yeah, I got your back. I got your back. All right. Okay. You know what you guys need? You guys need, you know those remotes? I gotta show you. I'm gonna show you a picture. This is what the picture looks like. A remote, so when you're blogging or you're taking pictures and you have no one to like take the photos for you, use this remote for your cell phones. This way when you're taking pictures, you can just put your phone from a distance and you have the remote in your hand, and it's gonna, and when you click the record, and you can be at a however far distance you can be. Well, not a far distance, well, it needs to reach the phone for the Bluetooth, because it's like a Bluetooth type device. So just put it anywhere and just at a click of your fingertips, you have control either to stop, play, record, whatever your videos, and this is easy, so like why not? Okay, so another one is like those outlets that has like different type of ports. This way, if you have your iPad, you have your iPad charging. If you have your phone, you have your phone charging. If you have like with your computer or your whatever portable device you have an outlet just in case, because sometimes you would need a different type of cord to charge a different type of system. So I'm going to leave a link in below so you can know what I'm talking about, but it's really good to have that just in case, because sometimes you need to charge up your life, if you know what I mean. So it's just like an outlet that has like different things, and since we need to keep up with the times and people have cell phones and iPads and different type of charging devices like Game Boys or the game systems or whatever, like we need this just to stay sane, especially for a business, for entertainment, and if we're home and we're blogging and doing our thing, to charge it at all purposes, because if it's not charged, then you're screwed. So yeah, so definitely get an outlet with different fancy extensions. Trust me, it will save your life. And a portable one too. Well, yeah, obviously it's gonna be portable. Yeah, and of course, where you're gonna get it from? No other than, obviously, Amazon. Amazon is always saving the day. I love it. Do you guys shop at Amazon? And you should definitely get Amazon Prime, because your shit comes faster. I mean, your stuff comes faster. Okay guys, thank you for watching. This is your girl Tiffany. I hope this list was very helpful. I just want to help the people who are like staying home, to give them ideas of the things that will actually set them up to be successful in the business, either after this quarantine, during this quarantine, you know, just if they're interested in like blogging and just trying to develop tools they would need to grow their business.